God, if I could have dug a hole and put myself in it, I would have done it. I hated that. I was so glad when that side of it was finished.
Which is the best football team?
My best what?
Football team.
Football team? I don't like football really, but I used to go and see Chelsea.
It was rubbish. Utterly rubbish.
Sometimes elements of a star's image can arrive by happy accident. When Gary Numan crash-landed into the late 70s charts, this pallid, po-faced android seemed like a new kind of pop star. One whose image was adroitly fashioned as a response to late 20th century alienation, reflecting the blank despair of post-industrial Britain. Well, actually, no.
The makeup thing was a little bit of, I had bad skin at the time. So when I did TV for the first time, they put loads of Pantic on it to cover it up.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors. It's the only way to live in cars.
So I thought, well, that looks all right. But it made my eyes look pasty, so I put loads of eye makeup on as well to make my eyes stand out.
It keeps me stable for days in cars.
The not smiling thing, I didn't used to smile to start with, because I was conscious of my teeth. And then you read reviews of your Top of the Pops performance and it's talking about this non-smiling, androidy sort of person. So you're reading this stuff, you think, well, it's working in a way that I didn't expect it to.
Even if Gary Numan may have stumbled on part of his look, especially if a debut hit makes a lightning ascent to the top.
I'd done absolutely nothing. I was with a tiny little label, and then I think within 2 weeks after that, 2 or 3 weeks, I was #1 everywhere. I used to describe it as such. If you're standing on a train station, waiting for your little train to come through, and then this huge monster great express train comes thundering through, and you just put your hand out, and you grab it, and you hang on, and you're just whisked off, and everything is a blur and frightening and noisy and scary, you've got no idea what's going on, and you're on the outside, and you can see in, you can see people walking about, but you can't really get to them or touch them, and you're just hanging on and hanging on, hanging on, and you know that you're going to fall off, and then you do. You find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and it's been unbelievably exciting and the most scary thing that's ever happened in your life. How many people can tell you that you're in one day? Quite a few, actually, in my experience. Quite a few.
And without so much as a byline in the local rag.
In '92, I was barren. I had no ideas. In terrible state. I put out an album in '92, but it was rubbish, you know. I have to be honest, but it's all I had. I thought I was dead and buried, actually. Couldn't give it away, couldn't give tickets away, and nobody was interested. I would have even welcomed some hostile press, because there wasn't any.
When a once adored star starts craving a press hatchet job just to know someone's listening, the writing is on the wall. This is not going to end well.
When the career started to slide, I listened to advice, which is a kiss of death, you know. I stopped being obsessively arrogant, and I started to think, all of my obsessive arrogance, I'm failing.
You only actually think about it when you're on the way down, when nobody's buying your records, and you start looking back at the old records and think, what was it about those records that people loved?